I don't think a sophisticated politician like Wike will support Peter Obi, APC chieftain. Following years from Wike's commitment that he would reveal his favorite presidential candidate in 2023, most Nigerians are right now guessing who it would be, and per numerous reports, most APC clan leaders accept that he would work for Tinubu. As per a party chieftain who didn't need his name in the media, he doesn't think like an accomplished politician like Wike would by the day's end choose to back Peter Obi, who in light of what has been seen up until this point, gets no opportunity of winning the political election. Along these lines, he kept up with what they in the APC accept as the favoured official candidate of Wike would turn out to be Tinubu. He said, "From the vibe of things, an exceptionally politician like Wike can never uphold Obi via virtual entertainment and phony internet-based surveys to guarantee triumph. Governmental issues, as it's been said, is a round of numbers, with the flop saw in Kogi, Osun and Port Harcourt rally of Labour Party and different parts of the country. Do you think any serious politician will support him?" Okay, well, it seems like the relevance of these G5 governors is definitely increasing, especially as the G5 governors have literally put Atiku out of their options. They're not even considering him at all. And to be honest, I feel like this is basically where I think maybe the G5 or who knows, these individuals, especially Wike, maybe then his say can be relevant. But even if, he supports or chooses to support anyone of either Tinubu or Wike, either Tinubu or Peter Obi, it doesn't really matter because it's one vote, and one vote cannot decide what millions of other Nigerians can do. Yes, he's got the influence and, of course, does have the capacity to change the outcome in some very tiny little way. But I think, to be honest, there are different ways in which, this election could be won. Of course, we've seen Wike really interact with APC more than the Labour Party, especially at the time when, the talks of him being the potential vice presidential candidate and, it looked like he was being snubbed by Atiku as, Kowa was picked as the vice presidential candidate, in which people were shocked and thought we could be the option. So again, Wike didn't have a good rep at the time because any action that he made seemed like he was antagonizing the PDP. And so in that way, he went to London at that time when, the intensity between PDP and Atiku, as well as Wike, when the intensity was really high. So at that time, he then made the move to go to London and then have meetings with Tinubu. And of course, that sparked a lot of reactions like, wait, is he going to, decamp and then join the APC? He had to commission a project and then didn't even call any of, PDP governors. He called APC governors, and especially, a big name like, for example, Sanwo-Olu, who came to commission a project opening. And people were like, okay, fine, we understand that this man is hurt, but is he really being petty just to do this as, a blow to the PDP? Or potentially, could he actually, join the APC since, his movements allude to the fact that, okay, maybe I'm establishing, or maybe it looks like he was establishing a relationship with the APC. And so in that regard, I probably would say it's most likely that he may support the PDP because of the connections and, of course, the meetings that he's had with Tinubu and other APC candidates. And it just seemed like, I guess, to the public eye, that he was rubbing himself, with the APC clan. Well, Chidebere Emeka says sophisticated, yet he couldn't win common primaries. I mean, we don't know how the primaries actually are. I mean, he didn't win them, but to be honest, it is what it is. If I understand correctly what you are saying, sophistication here implies the normal looting, corruption, insecurity, bad economic killing, nepotism and tribalism served to the poor masses by the wicked Nigerian politicians, and that is what you refer to as sophisticated. And again, it's like sophisticated, also has to do with your behaviors. And I think, given the fact that yes, people would read signs into a lot of things, but the fact that Okwa was picked as a vice presidential candidate did rub a lot of people wrong, as well as Wike, and Wike seemed to be very sort of immature about it. That's why again I mentioned the moves that he made were very you can shine a light on that, because those were intentional moves. How can you, okay, fine, something like that has happened, everybody can say, well, we find this unfair. It's not just, okay, you have that as your opinion, but almost people online were like, wait, what? This is unexpected. And then this individual goes on to wine and dine with direct rivalries of his party. So it did seem like he was trying to get back at the APC. Get back at the PDP by, whining and dining with the APC, which in that way you wouldn't call that sophisticated, would you? Because it doesn't really give class and maturity, to be honest, or just a better way of dealing with things. So again, I don't see what the difference would be. I think sophisticated, yes, is the wrong word to use, because this man has been nothing but sophisticated, but I think he's giving more of, petty, aggressive, domineering, and, very passive as well, passive nature. But again, the passiveness comes from people giving their 2 cents as to what things may mean. He, my days, he did this, he did that. Does that mean he's trying to, go against Atiku? And again, Atiku has come out to say, listen, with or without you, I will win this election, so you need to relax. And Atiku called Wike, Wike's attitude pompous, very much self-serving, and thinking is very important. And so it's like, he said, Wike is not God, and with or without him, I will win the election. So it also seems like from PDP's end, or particularly, from Atiku's end, he's crossed out Wike as one who he'd give time to even at this point. It is what it is. Put what you think about this in the comment section below, and do not forget to like and subscribe.